When you were playing that record, what were you thinking?
I always work at night.
What's going on, everybody? It's Dr. Chris Featherstone here for yet another episode of Vision United Live. Listen, man, look, for a lot of people know, I have been a Christian promoter for a long time, and every year I have a national event, an annual event called the GLORYfest, and I've brought a lot of people to the GLORYfest. Man, you name it. I've brought a lot of people here. I've helped bring 116 here, Columbus, Ohio, 116 Flame. My boy K Drama, D Mob, two good friends of mine, actually. The list goes on as far as just Christian rap artists. Because of the ridiculousness of COVID. What's up? Detroit's in the building. Richard Redeem is in the building. Listen. Because of the ridiculousness of COVID, I haven't really planned to do things live events as much as I have, as much as I want to. I've told many people, because I'm a Christian DJ. Many people know that, and I've just wanted to have like a big old Jesus party. I think I want to name it that, big old Jesus party, and just COVID has really got in the way for me to. My boy Cordell Glass is in the building. And the big old Jesus party I still want to do, but COVID has gotten in the middle of it. And so I'll do that soon, but I want to remain, yearly with the GLORYfest theme, bringing in an artist. And a lot of people know that I do apologetics and theology on this page, but I also want to give exposure to some really, really good artists, Christian artists. And so this is my second year doing it virtually. And this year, I really want to give a big shout out to someone who I really love listening to a lot lately. I listened to his infrared rap CD, but I really enjoy his lo-fi stuff. A lot of people know I'm a huge lo-fi, chill hop, just junkie. I love it. And I was listening to his His With Care, I believe, is the one with the Earl Grey on it. The one I just played. I think it was released last year, and I don't remember. I think I was listening to like some Christian chill hop lo-fi playlist on Spotify or something like that while I was doing like some work in my office. And I don't remember what was playing. I think Sunday Naps was playing. And I looked on my screen. I was listening to it because a lot of times when you just listen to like different artists and like you listen to a playlist, there's certain songs that you can let you listen to. So okay, that's cool. But there's certain songs that like really kind of capture you. Like, who is that? You know. And so I was listening to Sunday Naps, and that's what it was. It was Sunday Naps, and I was like, who is this? So I looked up on my screen, and it said Wes Harris. And I said, okay, I gotta get to know who this guy is. And so I started to backlog and follow a lot of his stuff. And actually, Date Night, I believe it's on my wedding playlist. It's a song that he made called Date Night, and so I thought it was pretty cool. Nice, cool song. And we'll talk about a lot of that here. And so he just recently came out with a couple albums. He came out with an album called Infrared, a rap album, and also he just dropped a lo-fi album called With Joy. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, he is Mr. Paint with Sound himself, Wes Harris.
Love
Wes,
it.
how's it going, man?
Hey, it's going well. I'm happy to be here.
Likewise,
Love your
man.
platform, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. What are you up to nowadays, man? I know that you got a lot of stuff going on now and working on the pike, man. Let the listeners know what is in the world of Wes here.
Yeah, so first of all, great introduction. Glad to
Thank
be
you.
here. Yeah, like you said, I released a project called Infrared as well as a project a couple weeks ago called With Joy. So I'm just trying to stay busy, stay
Yeah.
faithful,
Yeah.
promoting the music. Just celebrated my birthday this Friday.
Happy birthday. 30, right?
Thank you. The big 30.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
woke up with my back hurting. So I was like, hey, this is it.
Welcome. Nice introduction to 30,
Right.
man. Very nice, man. That's awesome.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I know that had to be a lot of just work and a lot of time in the studio just to get those two albums together, man. How long did it take you to do Infrared?
Infrared took probably about a year and a half. Like with
Wow.
COVID and everything, all this time on my hands, it really gave me a lot of time to kind of perfect it and
Yeah.
tweak it and really create the sound I heard in my head. So
Very nice.
the world shut down. It was a little sad, but I was thankful for the leisure of time I had as well, just
For
to
sure.
create. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, it didn't take you that long for With Care, right? With Joy.
Yeah. So with Joy, my wife really wanted me to do a lo-fi Christmas album. She was like, everybody loved With Care. We need
Yep.
With Joy. So I had like a week off and I just cranked it out. Just put my best foot forward. And next thing I knew, I had 8 tracks. So I'm like, let me hurry up and see if I can release this before Christmas this year.
Nice, man. Cool. But well, before I'm really interested in what makes you and what motivates you to just start producing stuff and what just kind of drives you. But before we do that, just who is Wes Harris? I think that should be a lo-fi album title in and of itself. Who is Wes Harris?
That's
I
dope.
think the world needs to know about you, man. You're so talented.
I appreciate that, man. Wes Harris, in a nutshell, I would say a son of God, a believer. Also a PK, grew up in church.
Okay.
Always been around just theology, ministry, went and traded for the world. Family guy, proud husband, dog dad, and artist. I love all things creativity
Very
and
nice.
good food.
What's your favorite things to eat?
My top 3 are probably Jamaican,
Okay.
Thai, and seafood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What Jamaican? What part? What do you like? What's were some big Jamaican dishes?
I love the jerk chicken.
Jerk chicken, yeah.
Yeah, beans and rice. No, rice and
Okay.
peas. I'm sorry. And when I'm not doing the jerk, I'll probably do the curry. Haven't
Oh,
got around to the goat yet, but I stick with the chicken dishes.
oh, yeah. Curry is you can't do too wrong with curry when it comes to Jamaican food. That's for sure. So
I agree.
Absolutely. How long you been married?
Been married going on 3 years now. Yep.
Nice, nice.
Yeah,
How's
it's a
marriage
blessing.
been? How's marriage been in a nutshell for you?
Marriage has been dope. It's one of those things that really show you the relationship and just the metaphor of the bride and Christ,
Yeah.
and it's just so beautiful to see. It's a lot of work,
Hmm.
but I'm thankful for a good counsel and just good leadership around us that helps us stay afloat. So marriage has been a gift.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good way to describe it. Awesome. Any kids on the pike as far as converse? I know you say you're dog dad, but any kids on up the pike?
No, no kids yet. Hey, I love children, but I can't afford them right now.
Hey man, listen, that's wisdom, man. That's
Yeah.
wisdom. That's wisdom, man. Not a lot of people say that, and that's important. That's important to realize. Kids are
That's true.
expensive, man.
My
They
goodness.
are expensive. I have three of them, and they are
Okay.
expensive. Yeah, especially around
Yeah.
Christmas time, birthdays, birthday parties. Putting that together, we got to
Yeah.
do that three times, and so
Getting the
yeah.
cell phones and all.
Man, listen, my oldest is 9, and
Okay.
he actually was the one who I told you I was hanging out with tonight. And
Got you.
yeah, he Richard Redeem said, "Smart man." That's right. Yeah, and it's just one of those things that you got to spend time. You got to prioritize. There's just a
Mhm.
lot of time that is should be put into children. And I always tell people, because I do therapy. I'm a therapist, and I do a lot of
Right.
couples yeah, therapy as well. And man, look, I always say, look, y'all spend time together and do life together first, and
Mhm.
then bring in kids. Because as soon as one, two, three, it doesn't matter. It would change your life. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, it's life. Kids are life changing, man, in a good way. And
Yeah.
it's also a challenging way too, but it's a good challenge. But man, they
That's
are
what it's
blessings from the God. They're blessings from the Lord, but do life together first. That's
absolutely.
yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate
So
that.
what? So theology. What has really inspired you? Who's inspired you theologically?
Huh. Let me see. I probably say who have I been listening to lately? Honestly, like I listen to a lot of my dad. He's a
Okay,
pastor here in Jacksonville, Florida.
okay,
Um,
nice.
non-denominational. I'm trying to think of some people kind of like worldwide.
Yeah. I would say maybe a
Drawing a
Tony
blank.
Evans is pretty popular.
Ye-
You ever
I
listen to
like
Tony Evans?
I like
Yeah,
Tony Evans a lot. Yeah,
yeah.
a lot of the older guys. Um, trying to think of this guy. It's a pastor from a church called Bridgetown, who I
Okay,
really like as well.
nice, nice.
Just the whole
Yeah.
Bridgetown ministry, just sound theology,
Okay.
good worship as well, but
Nice.
biblical truth and not really
Yeah.
wavering
That's
from it.
that's
So,
important, man.
yeah.
Very, very important, man. As an apologist, I have those conversations a lot with people that, nowadays we see so much within just the motivational preaching a lot
Mhm.
that becomes quite a staple in the television image of preaching. And
Most
man, I'd
definitely.
rather I'd rather affiliate with a church with 50 people with sound doctrine than 5,000 people with bad doctrine any day of the week.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's where me and my wife are too. We recently left a mega church, and
Mhm.
we just realized like how a lot of people our age can go to church just for a cup cappuccino, a good vibe, a good
Yeah.
experience, and
Yeah.
just leave with nothing tangible. And it's just so important to really know God through Scripture and know God
Amen.
for yourself, and not just because your pastor dresses nice. So
Right.
I agree with that.
100%, man. 100%. So what, I'm interested. I always, when I interviewed people, I've interviewed many people in the Christian rap sphere, and I always am inspired by people who are very talented, who continues to make the decision to do God's work, to do music for Jesus.
Mhm.
I always appreciate that from very, very talented people. I've interviewed Flame, I've interviewed Jordan Armstrong,
Wow.
and and I've interviewed others as well, but always one of the biggest one of the first questions is like, why still for Jesus? You know,
Yeah.
there's so many avenues and platforms, and with the talent that they have, with the talent that you have, there's so many opportunities to do it for the world and make a bunch of money. But why does Wes Harris say and put his foot in the ground and lay the stake down and say, I want to not only do it for Jesus, but I want to continue doing it for Jesus?
I think honestly, nothing satisfies like Jesus. I mean, first of all, like he's given so much. He's given so much to us as people, but just making it personal.
Mhm.
He gave his life. So I want to give my life to him in
Amen.
every way possible. From the conversations I have offline to the art I create. I want everything to represent him.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'd kind of be doing a disservice if I did anything else.
Yeah. I think that's
So
it, man. I
yeah.
think that's it. So let's talk about a little bit about your discography real quick
Okay.
before we start playing a few cool joints that you want to highlight from a couple of your new ones. And so
Absolutely.
you have how many total albums?
I have 4 now. Yeah,
Four.
two regular albums and then 3 lo-fi projects.
Nice. You have
Yeah.
With Joy, With Love, and Is It Away?
With care. I mean, that's an EP.
I'm sorry. You
Um,
said I said With Love, didn't I? With but don't you have With Love though?
yeah, with
Okay,
love,
With
with
Love, With
joy,
Joy,
with
With
care.
Care. Okay,
Yep.
got you. Because With Love is the one. Which one do I like from that one a lot that I've played a lot? Walks with God is on that one, right?
Mm.
And Sunday
Yep.
Naps is on that one, right?
No, Sunday Naps was a single, but I kind of released those around the same time.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah,
Yep.
Walks with God is on With Love, right?
Yep, correct.
Okay, yeah, I really like that one. Yeah, that was
Yeah, I
really
was
nice.
surprised to see that one doing so well. Like
Really?
it's always the one you don't expect,
Okay,
but it's
got
cool.
you.
It's humbling in a way.
Which one on the album did you expect to do the best on from With Love?
Probably jazz or the one we danced to. I was like, yeah, these will probably go, and they didn't.
Really, I played the one we danced to at Christian weddings a lot.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, is that the
Thank you.
I just want to dance with
Uh
you
huh.
tonight? Okay, yeah, I
Yep.
like that one. Yeah, that one was nice. I play that one a
Appreciate
lot.
that.
That's on my rotation a lot when I DJ at weddings, and so
Oh, good to
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah. Really
So
appreciate
somebody likes
that.
it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. See, it says "Worth the Waits." Played a lot. You like
Yeah,
that one?
worth the wait. Yeah, I really enjoyed that when I was really thinking about my wife when I made that one and
Nice.
just how love, true love is worth the wait. And
Hmm.
I was really glad to see that one doing well, more so for the meaning behind it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Why do you think? Why do you think Waltz with God is caught fire so much?
Sometimes I create like when I'm sad or just when I'm having a low moment, and that's one of those tracks that came out of that.
Okay.
And I think there's something beautiful just in the valley moments,
Mm,
like knowing you can pray to this, you can uh just exhale, you can
yep.
walk with God. I mean, that's literally what it is. So I think
Right.
it's relatable just because of it's raw. I didn't try with that one. And there's something beautiful with not trying,
Yeah,
I
I
feel.
like it. Amen.
Yeah.
Uh, Matter of fact, I think maybe we can play with love. You want to throw that one in?
I'm down. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I can dig it. All right. Let me pull that one up. Um, let me pull the paint with sound.
Okay.
So yeah, Valley Moments. Yeah, keep. Valley Moments. You were saying, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
was it a particular Valley moment that you were thinking about that you were going through at the time?
I'm trying to think. I believe I made that one when I was just really trying to figure out what was next career wise. I wasn't liking the job I was at.
Okay.
And there's just a lot of pressure, just trying to do the right thing. Um, but in the end, God is faithful and things really worked out. So
Uh, Amen.
Yeah, walks with God.
Love it. All right. Let me bring this up then. I'm trying to bring up a on um the cover art for that for
Okay.
with love. I'll try to find it. But yeah, what do you do nowadays, man?
So I'm doing music full time now.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yep.
Very
I
nice.
started doing this in the fall. Appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay. What made you want to transition over, man?
It was really something I've always been called to entrepreneurship. My wife and I both. I wanted to stay at my last job, but we both felt the Lord just kind of saying now's the time, and I just wanted to be obedient and take a risk, and I'm glad I did.
Love it, man. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I also think that you've done some things with Amen Worldwide too, right?
Yes, yeah, good
Now
people.
was Can You, right?
Yep, correct. You know your
That's my
stuff.
joint too. Yeah, you're on that one too. I was like, wait a minute, because I listen to Amen Worldwide a lot of stuff. They're chill
Okay.
hop, lo-fi stuff, and I was like, because I was looking at I like that joint. I like that album.
That was
Has
a solid
Feel
one.
It and
Mhm.
was a Revelation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a bunch of those on there. And Can You is my favorite one on there.
Wow.
And
Honor.
I was like, who is that? And then I saw Wes Harris. I said, okay, well, it makes sense. It makes sense why it's my favorite one on here.
We just
It's a
click.
nice one. Yeah, it's a nice one on here. All right, so let's get into walks with God, man. So we'll start. This is actually impromptu. I want people to know about this joint. This is pretty dope. So we're going to actually start off with the Walks with God song from the Paint with Sound. Now this was this year. This was released with Love was this year, wasn't
It was this year. Yep.
it? Okay, early this year. Okay.
February actually.
All right, so this one is from the 2021 release called With Love, and this one is called Walks with God.
Yes.
Unmute. There we go. We're good.
Yes, sir.
All right. There we go. All right, man. So let's get started with your infrared. Again, let's tell me a little bit more about your infrared. Just your reason why you did it. What made you want to do it? Why'd you call it infrared?
Okay. So infrared is probably, I don't know, infrared is my favorite piece of work that I've done.
Nice.
Thank you. It's something God gave me a couple years ago, just regarding the world we're living in and how dark it is, and just always knowing that though the world is dark, we have the answer, we have the truth, we have the light, which is God. And infrared is often a light that isn't like seen, outside, but it's seen inwardly. And perfect analogy for the Holy Spirit. So that's what kind of inspired the theme for the album.
That's awesome, man.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. So so you chose the songs that you want to highlight. Why do you want to what's the first one, and why do you want to particularly highlight that one?
The first one is Ravens. Ravens is like, I don't know, it's just such an honest song. Another valley moment. I was just reading Luke that day, and when God was just talking about how he feeds the ravens and how we don't have to worry, that verse really stuck out to me. It was almost like it was in 3D and I could just see it around me.
Yeah.
So I just got inspired. I had to like make a song right then. Yeah. And Ravens is what kind of came out of that moment. And that's when the pandemic started, and just the unsurety of not knowing, the future of everything. Ravens was inspired out of that.
Love it. Luke 12:24, I believe it says.
Yes.
Look at the ravens. They don't plant or harvest or store food in barns, for God feeds them, and you are far more valuable to him than any birds. Man, that's good news. That's good news, man.
So encouraging.
That is some good news, man.
Yeah. I ponder on that weekly sometimes.
Man, listen. I mean, there's some foundation scriptures that people should really spend some time and just kind of chewing on a lot, man. That's one of them. You know what I mean? Just
absolutely.
Like, man, listen, you got all this stuff going on in your life right now. If I can do it for the Ravens, ladies and gentlemen, come on, somebody, I can do it for
a
you.
Whole bird. Yeah.
Right. Right. A raven. If I can do it for you, I can do it for you. If I can do it for a raven, I can do it for you. I mean, you're the Imago Dei. You're created in the image and likeness of me.
Literally.
And if I can do it for a raven, I can do it for my child. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that's good news, man.
So beautiful.
Yes, indeed. With that being said, let's get into Ravens.
Let's do it.
When darkness comes alive, and I guard my fears inside, in your arms I can find, like the ravens I will fly. Last night you told me that you fed the ravens. Last night you told me that you fed the ravens. Last night you told me that you fed the ravens.
Should I worry?
Last night you told me that you fed the ravens. Ravens. Why should I worry? When you fed the ravens. I do it for the love, when others value piety. Whispers from the Father like water, they seem to quiet me. And now I'm moving, feel whom should I feel when I'm beside a king? This far from temporary, can approach it like dieting. No time for anxiety, cling to what he promises. Changed my direction, took me out from what bondage was. I don't understand how consistently you look out for me. Surrounded by my fears, but I know that you see the doubt in me. Don't put my treasure in the things that I settle in. Cause I learned that you're better than my toxic medicine. When I fight you, I never win. So I stopped to let you in. Now I focus my eyes and I look up where heaven is. Last night you told me that you had the ravens. You've had the ravens, why would I worry? Worry. What can that do? Last night you told me that you had the ravens. You've had the ravens, why would I worry? Worry. What can that do? When darkness comes alive, and I guard my fears inside, in your arms I can find, like the ravens I will fly. Whispers from the Father, like water they sip the fire.
Would say?
Yes. The next one is
Okay.
12 a.m.s, right?
Yes.
12 a.m. All right. So, what is it about 12 a.m. that we need to know about? Looks like you collabed with a couple peeps on here too, right?
Yes. So 12 a.m. is off the Infrared album as well. Collab with my good friend Lance and Jamal.
Nice.
And it's pretty much an album. It's written like a breakup song, but it's all about leaving your flesh behind you, knowing
Wow.
that where I'm going is better than where I'm coming from. And that's just a continuous journey of, leaving the dead man behind.
Nice. Love it.
Yeah.
Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, 12 a.m.
Where are you?
12 at night and I'm on the road. We know what's right, so I'm returning home. Can't look back, eyes on the road. Then I read the last message that you sent. Where did you go? You didn't say that you're leaving. Was this really just a pretend? Left me alone. Ooh, without rhyme or reason, you left me out in the deep end. Yeah, revolving doors, I've seen it all before. Drinking your venom and then I bet for more. What's the point of this? Ain't no joy in this, ayy. Tired of playing games, got no coins to flip, ayy. I don't wanna wrestle you, collecting my truth. The truth is that I settled for you. The truth is something you hide, stop affecting my view. I finally found gold, something better than you. Whoa. Bags packed and I can't look back. You been texting from different numbers and I can't hit back. Just sit back. The old me, this ain't that. It's a letter to myself, like good verse bad. Yeah, foot on the gas, now I'm speeding up. I don't do it for the lights, that's a lethal drug. Let the old me behind, now I'm freeing up. And it's only up from here, Lord, beat me up. Where did you go? You didn't say that you're leaving. Was this really just a pretend? Left me alone. Ooh, without rhyme or reason, you left me out in the deep end. Yeah, I got your text, I'm on that like I didn't read it. Deep tours ain't all bad when the viewers seen it. I breathe better knowing now I have to keep it secret. When I listen to you, I often feel depleted. Your heart misleads you if you let it, had it disconnected. Wanting something better for me in the path that I'm headed. Yeah, I figured you out and I know how you move. Strategize on my weakness like you want me to lose. In the mirror, fight myself, but this battle I choose. Suited with plenty armor, I ain't coming out bruised. Try to reel me back in the trap, I ain't even amused. I'm leaving the news, something that I needed to do. Rerouting my direction, it was leading to you. Late nights on the road, gave me plenty time to think it through. On my way to something better, and I'm leaving you. There's no need for you. Gone.
3 a.m. in my head. We know what's wrong. Out of control. Can't move forward. Eyes in the back. And the only thing you left me with.
Where did you go? Oh, you didn't say that you're leaving. Was this really just a break? Left me alone. Ooh, without rhyme or reason, you left me out in the deep end.
All right. All right. Okay. Good stuff, man. 12 a.m. All right, got a couple
Appreciate
more.
that.
This one is from the Christmas Lo-Fi one, right?
Yes.
All right.
It should be
All
family.
right. Yes, indeed. So this one is Fireside, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Fireside. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite ones. Just something to fellowship with and to enjoy the holiday season. Yeah.
All right. So this one is Fireside from the With Joy new Christmas lo-fi release. Let's do it.
Yes.
Nice, nice, nice. Is that you singing in the sample?
That was, yeah. It's me over
Very,
there
very
crooning.
nice, man. Very nice. So,
Appreciate
where do
that.
you typically like record at, and like what just kind of spawns you to say, "Huh, I got this sound in my head, and this is how I'm gonna create it." It's great, man.
I appreciate that. I usually record right where I am, home studio setup, and I usually try to create like I use Splice, but sometimes like the issue was using
Hmm.
websites a lot of producers are on is you might run into a track where you use the same sample. So
Hmm.
I know that only one person has my voice. So I'm gonna create my own sample with
Love it.
using my voice as an instrument. So I
Nice.
just turn on auto tune and kind of scream it out until it sounds nice.
Nice, nice. What do you, man? It's funny because I've been DJing for a long time, and
Yeah,
one of my bucket list items is to start producing like chill hop, lo-fi stuff on my own.
you have
And
to.
because of my schedule, I just don't. I'm trying to figure out like what pocket am I going to jump in, and I'm always game for like getting advice from people, man. So I need to hit you up, man, just to, for you to give me some tools, some on ramping tools to really
Absolutely.
give me to start because I really want to start doing that, man, so much. And
Yeah.
so yeah, I love just the art. The only thing is, man, I literally got a guitar here in my office studio, and I don't know
Okay.
how to play it. I took guitar lessons about 9 years ago, and
Got
I
you.
don't know how to play it. That's another bucket list item for 21 is to learn how to play guitar. And the only instrument I know how to play is the handbells. I was a mean handbell player in the sixth grade in middle school. I was the
I
mean
love it.
handbell player. I played the bass
Yeah.
clef. I played, I think, C, D, and um, F, I think.
Okay.
Um, and so it was, I mean, I played like six bells. Like I played in the bass clef. So when you play handbells, in the front is treble clef, all the
Okay.
smaller bells, and the bass clef is the bigger bells. And I literally played the biggest bells in the back left hand corner, and I was like six bells, and I was literally doing this the whole time. Boom, 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 boom. I've been just doing this the whole time. And just I
Yeah.
end up playing like I end up being a mean. I'm telling you, Wes, a
Yeah. I
mean
want to see.
handbell player, man. I wish I had
Yeah.
I wish I had footage from like back in the day. It was like we
I
would
gotta
go
see it.
in middle school. It was the City Center Mall here in Columbus, Ohio, man, when that was still
Wow.
open. It's actually bulldozed now. It's actually a public, like an out public event, like
Okay.
pavilion type of thing. But
Got
yeah, it
you.
used to be the City Center Mall, man, and a lot of memories there. But yeah, man, I gotta hit you up, man, so I can get some tools from you to be able to produce some stuff, man. So
Absolutely. I feel like you've done half the battle. I mean, the biggest thing about producing, I feel like, is developing the palette and just hearing
mhm,
like your DJ selection, you have the ear for it. And that's
mhm.
the biggest thing.
Nice, man. That's good to
Yeah.
know. All right, man. I'll be picking your brain, man. I'll be picking your brain.
Please
So
do.
yeah, all
Gotcha.
right, man. I'll hold you to it, man. So I appreciate you coming on, man. This has been a great opportunity, great sound. Just really, really enjoy your music, man. You are
Thank you.
one of the people I listen to the most, actually, nowadays. And
Wow.
yeah, man, I'm a big fan. I really love your. I was listening to your new one repeatedly throughout the weekend, and I was working out to your Emperor one last week, I think it was. I was working out to
Okay.
that one, and then yeah, I love the With Care. I love the Earl Grey. I think that's my
Yeah.
favorite one on the With Care, and I like a lot of those, man. I think I like
I'm
all of
honored.
them, but Earl Grey and Vanilla Chai, I like that one a lot. And what's the other one?
Oh, chamomile.
Chamomile. Yeah, yeah, I
Okay.
really like that one too.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one. Yeah. I'm surprised people like that was my first lo-fi that I've done, period.
Uh-huh.
And when I put it out, I did not expect it to really be listened to at all, to be
Mhm.
honest. Like
Yeah.
I didn't know, like I kind of like slowly found the world. I knew about chill hop and
Yeah.
everything, lo-fi
Yeah.
girl,
Yeah.
but when I found like Amen Worldwide and just
Yep.
this whole planet of I was like, wow.
Yeah, man.
This is a real community.
Man, it's booming nowadays, man. Like chill hop lo-fi has been like the past, I would say probably the past couple of years. Like it's really just boom. Like it went from like super underground
almost
to
a
like
subgenre.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like as soon it's like it's became its own personality now, its own entity, and like it is super popular nowadays, man. And yeah, I love chill hop and lo-fi. It's actually my favorite thing to listen to other than Christian rap. So yeah, cool, man. Well, let the listeners know where they can find you on social media, man.
Yeah, definitely. So you can find me at I'm Wes Harris on Instagram, Twitter. You can find me at Wes Harris on Spotify, Apple, wherever you stream your music. And if you like my lo-fi stuff, you can find that under Paint with Sound.
Yes,
so
indeed.
Appreciate the opportunity, and I hope you find a song you like if you do stream.
Absolutely. It'll be a really easy task to find a song you like from this guy, man. So
honored.
Very easy task. Well, Wes, it's been a pleasure, man. Merry Christmas, and thanks for coming on the show tonight.
Yes, sir. Merry Christmas to you and yours as well. Thank
you very much, man. Have a great night, man.
Absolutely. You as well.
Thanks. God bless.
God bless.
Peace.